Welcome back to Unscripted, the podcast that's more unpredictable than life itself. My name is Chase Demore.
And I'm Gabrielle Moses.
And we just want to talk a little bit about last week's episode. We were super successful in being matchmakers.
We did. I'm actually kind of proud of ourselves for, the first week. I wasn't sure how it was going to go, but they actually went on a date. They went bowling, kind of like they
and he's smashing it right now. They're getting along super great. I'm really, really excited that I was able to bring those two together, but, I wouldn't be able to do it with my co-host here who steals relationship advice from Cosmopolitan.
Hey, not anymore. We have grown. We've had our own life experiences.
Rubber Ducky Gang, stand up.
Oh my gosh, every single time you do that. Let's not bring up the past right now, maybe in another episode. But guys, also let us know in the comments down below who you guys want in one of the next podcasts, who should be sent on a date, or if you're listening on Spotify, Apple Music, or anything like that, come DM us on Instagram.
Yeah, come DM us. Let us know if you feel like you need some matchmaking help, and if you want to come appear on the podcast, and if you want me to set you up on a blind date and help you, get to the shiny rainbow at the end of the day. Make sure you guys reach out, drop your info, leave a callback number, whatever it is, send a quick bio, and, we'll keep you guys in mind for future episodes. So.
Yeah, but let's get started in today. So last week, too, we were talking a little bit about fights.
Yeah, so last week we were talking about fights. So most recently, I'm just now getting back from Bryce Hall's bare knuckle escapade down there.
Oh my gosh, that was brutal.
Albuquerque, New Mexico. And I don't know if you guys have ever watched anything with bare knuckle, but I'm the type of guy that never runs from a challenge or anything like that. But just being there and listening to the sound of these trained fighters just hitting each other on the face and watching their faces split open and teeth fly out and blood all over them. It was something about that I was like, you know what? Maybe dating shows and reality TV.
Yeah, you might want to stick to that. I'm not the type of girly who likes to watch, all the blood and this. I'm not into sweat either. So I'd rather opt for, The Notebook or like Adam Sandler movies or anything like that.
Well, it's a good thing you're not the one getting in the ring.
Yeah, I know. You get in the ring. I mean, who knows? Maybe pretty soon you'll be getting in the ring again. But the whole Bryce Hall thing too, you had a whole fiasco that day.
Yeah, it was like a lot going on with that. But, I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. I woke up at 6 a.m. to head to go sit ringside with Bryce Hall and this, the Juggernaut is what he calls himself. He's the bantamweight bare knuckle champ. While there, I missed my flight at the airport that morning and watched a guy
the bus broke down.
I watched a guy completely freak out at the airport. If you guys need the clip, I have it on my phone still. But the bus broke down on the tarmac. I was stuck there. It was like basically rinse and repeat from the previous week of trying to get to Dallas. I'm sitting here thinking this is going to be
all over
awful. But, Bryce's manager, super great guy, gave me an opportunity. I flew on a PJ.
Which is pretty cool. I've never been on one of those. I fly economy.
I'm not a fan of the PJs. I'm not going to lie. I was on that PJ and I wanted to cry. If you guys fly commercial, just be thankful. If you think turbulence is bad on a 757 Boeing, imagine being on a small PJ and you could literally see the plane turning in the air.
No, thank you. I'll stick with my Spirit Airlines.
Yeah, it's not Spirit Airlines.
I'm kidding.
Cheaper by
the dozen. What's so funny, I actually only used to fly like Spirit because I'm from a small town. That's the only flight that would be direct to like LA and stuff. So I would fly it, and my manager Chase, all my friends would make fun of me, but you know what?
I'm not her manager, by the way. I'm the friend.
Yeah, you're my friend. But now we fly other things. But I feel like there's also always something going on with your life. But today we're gonna, possibly set someone up on another date.
Yeah, we'll talk about the bare knuckle stuff and the drama a little bit later, yes. But first and foremost, I want to introduce my beautiful, young, lovely West Virginia native, Hannah White. Welcome to the podcast, Hannah.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, Hannah, so what is your dating life looking like right now? Are you looking? Are you talking to somebody? Are you even interested remotely in entertaining the idea of maybe getting flirted with today?
So my life is pretty open right now. I'm open to anything, so I guess we'll see how this goes.
Awesome.
When was your last relationship?
Hold on. First, before you ask that, you're trying to go right into the deep question.
Excited.
Let her
so excited.
Warm her up a little bit.
We're jumping right in.
When was the last time you got your heart?
No, we're not going to talk about that today. No tears.
Breathe. So let's just talk a little bit about what are you into? Do you like girls and boys or just boys?
I like just boys.
Okay, bro. Yeah, just hey, nowadays it's 2023. We just got to check on that.
Yeah.
You got a good look to you, so just making sure I'm not screwing this thing up. What is your like ideal type? Do you like tall? Do you like short? Do you like darker skin?
I mean, definitely tall. Usually
We might be in trouble.
athletes, because I guess it's kind of, oh my God. Usually athletes, just because like that's what I've always been. So, yeah.
You better be careful. We might be leaving here on a blind date.
Oh my God.
Just kidding. Unfortunately, this one is not for me, but I do have a nice guest that's going to come in here shortly. But before he gets in here, I want to ask you some questions. First and foremost, what are your, red flags?
Oh, good questions. Well, definitely if a guy is like mean to his mom,
Oh, that's a good one.
because that means that that's how he's going to treat you. So if he's like not sweet to his mom, you better run.
No, that's a good one. Have you ever seen a guy that's been rude to his mom?
I have, yeah. And I just know, like,
What happened?
just like,
Just talking back.
yeah, just not like being sweet to her.
Yeah, that's not good.
Definitely not good.
Are you a big family person?
Yes.
Yeah, you love your mom and your dad. You look like you'd be really close to your dad.
Really?
I don't know.
What makes you say that?
Well, most girls I just feel like in general are like daddy's girls. I don't know.
Yeah.
I might be wrong.
No, you're definitely right, but
Oh.
it's crazy that you like guessed that. Yeah, I have 4 little siblings, so
Oh, are you the oldest?
I'm the oldest.
Dang.
Yeah.
Who's the youngest? Aren't you only like 20? You were born 2003.
2002.
My
I don't
bad.
have time to go over this. No, but yeah, the youngest is 7.
Oh, wow. That's a big age difference.
Boy or girl?
Girl.
Okay.
She's my mini me.
Are you guys all girls?
No, 2 boys. I have 2 brothers, 2 sisters.
And do you guys all have blonde hair?
No, 2 of my siblings, like my youngest sister has blonde hair. The other 2 are like really tan, dark hair, brown eyes.
Just don't even look
Exact
away.
opposite. Yeah, exact opposite of me.
So who has the lighter features, your mom or your dad?
Really neither. My mom has like blonde hair, but she gets it like done. So
Oh, okay.
I don't know how like I got my dad has light eyes though.
Oh,
So I
okay.
guess
Fair
I
enough.
got the
So
light
you're like
eyes
you would say you're like a very family oriented person.
Yes.
Okay, so you like family. Does job matter? Does it matter like what their job is as long as it's a job?
Would you rather them make a lot of money or would you rather them be broke but be happy?
Wow, that's
She asked so much
I
deeper
know.
questions
Well, it's a
than me.
good question to ask, but
We gotta like warm her up.
that is a warm-up question. You were asking about jobs. So
well, definitely like have a stable job to support a family, I would say.
So like he could be like working at State Farm.
State Farm, yeah, sure.
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess the next question is say you were to date somebody notable, for example, like I do reality TV, so like a lot of people have their opinions on like my dating life, for example.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people that put their hands in like these new age like online relationships. So would you be open to dating somebody who has like more of like what's the word I'm looking for? Like
a following.
like a following, a platform, yeah, where people can put their input on whether it's true or not. You
Yeah.
can see both comments. So.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that, no.
Okay, well that's perfect. And then my last question is, what makes you special?
Cool.
Like what like separates you from the pack?
And you say that I am the only one.
Yeah, this is a pretty deep question over
I
here.
thought it's not that deep. It's like
a really
I would say like, oh well, first of all, like I'm fucking Hannah White. I'm cool as fuck. I'm funny. These bitches can't last with me. I don't ask deep questions 5 seconds after knowing them.
You just asked a deep question. Come on.
Well, I mean, I guess one thing is I feel like a lot of people think that I'm from LA or some part of California. I'm just from a small town in West Virginia. So I grew up kind of with like small town vibes. I knew everyone in my high school.
Girl next door.
Yeah, girl next door vibes. So just really that kind of separates me from a lot of the people here, I would say. And just the way I am with my family. I'm really close with them and my little siblings.
Awesome. We love the small town girls that are from the Midwest or the East Coast that are not LA. No offense to you LA girls out there, but my cup of water is not dirty LA water. So we're gonna go into it. I'm gonna explain to you like what we're gonna be doing. You're gonna have a partner come in. We have some cards printed. Last week we had some different ones. It was like would you rather or
Deeper question.
deeper questions. We're not on the deeper questions this time.
Today we're playing a game that everyone loves and knows, Truth or Dare.
Uh-oh.
So you're gonna play some truth or dare, and basically the premise of it is you're gonna get to pick like what I mean, I guess you're not going to really get the pick. He's going to get the pick if he wants a truth or a dare, but I know the guest. He's kind of crazy, so we might be getting a little bit of dares in this. But basically what the point of this is it's a blind date set up, and you're basically just icebreaker. You can take the conversation whatever direction you want to take the conversation, but just to get to know somebody in such a quick amount of time to see if like there's potential there to maybe invest in this person postpartum. Because me personally, I'm the reality TV villain who is always calling people out for having fake relationships, so I'm trying to help people. So if that's something you're open to, we would love to send you on a blind date.
I'm excited.
Me too.
Bring him in.
Yeah, bring them on.
We're gonna go ahead and bring in the blind date. All right, so today I'm bringing in one of my best friends, also fellow reality TV star, Jason Cohen.
What's going on?
Hey, Jason, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and do you know what you're doing here yet?
So I think it's speed dating, right?
Yeah, it's a speed date. It is. You like your date?
Yeah, it's just cute. So my name's Jason. I'm from Atlantic City, New Jersey. Grew up on the beach. I did a dating show, met Chase, and the rest is history.
Wait, what was the name of the dating?
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead and say the name.
yeah. So the name of the dating show, it's a little bit of a tongue twister. It's called Dated and Related. So if you haven't,
And how was dated and related?
hard to say.
Yeah, dated.
Dated
You're
and
dating your
related.
cousin, yeah?
Yeah. I went on the show with my cousin Chris, and
Whoa.
I know, right? So Chris is a bit of a handful, as Chris as Chase knows. But no, I mean, you go on a show with your sibling, and it could be awkward because you're kind of setting them up with dates. And I mean, for me and Chris, it wasn't too like
Your
awkward.
sibling, but he's your cousin.
He's my cousin, but a lot of people think we're brothers because we look so much alike.
But you have a twin.
I do have an identical twin brother.
Can you make that make sense as why they picked your cousin versus your twin brother?
Yeah. So, I really wanted my twin to come on the show with me. I mean, I think it just worked out for the best. He had a girlfriend at the time, and he's like, no, I don't want to do a dating show. I tried to tell him it would be a fun time with me, and he didn't want to do it. So
It's like, I don't want to break up with my girl.
he didn't want to break up with his girlfriend. Yeah, he's a loyal guy.
I
He's a
told
loyal
you,
guy.
all
they
reality
still
people are
together?
loyal.
They're not still together. They broke up.
Dang.
So he should have came with.
So then how did you convince Netflix to say, hey, let's put my cousin on here?
So, I didn't even tell Chris that we were doing this audition. I just said, hey, come over to my house. I got something for us to do.
Surprise.
Surprise. So we sit down in this my little basement that I had, like this like little production studio. Netflix comes on, or whoever the auditioner was, and we just hit it out of the park. I mean, Chris was just out of pocket.
Out of pocket.
I mean, me and him, we just went for it. And they said, are you guys cousins, brothers? I'm like, we're cousins. So when we get to France for the show, they said they didn't really want cousins to be on the show. And I told Chris, I was like, yeah, whatever happens, just smile and wave. Like, if we're meant to be, it's meant to be. And we just kept going after it. And I think they couldn't get enough of us, so they threw us on the show.
You guys filmed the show in France.
In France, Nice.
Nice, how was it?
It was amazing. I mean, Nice is still one of my favorite spots I've ever been to. If you've ever been to Old Town Nice, it's a hell of a time.
And how was the filming process of the show? Like,
I had an amazing time. It's still top 3 times in my life, besides Mykonos, and that trip was crazy.
oh, happy birthday.
But yeah, no, I mean, I love Europe. It's so different than America. So if anybody ever has a chance to go to Nice, give it a shot.
Okay, and then so on the show, did you find love? Did you date? Tell me what happened. Why are you sitting here single on a blind date with a supermodel like Hannah?
Yeah. So no, I didn't find love on the show. I mean, it just didn't work out for me. I mean, I tried my best, and
Who did you try for on the show?
I went for Diana first. Yeah.
Diane.
Diana. She's the twin,
Okay,
Persian twin.
and so what happened?
Persian.
Yeah, it's just Persian. Yeah.
Nice.
It stood out for you, huh?
Persian, don't they have like dark features,
They have
like
dark
brown
features.
hair?
I don't usually
Very
go for blondes.
opposite
Yeah.
of me.
Oh,
I'll be honest. I've never dated a blonde before. So
oh, this is a first.
yeah.
Time.
And did you? Who did you go with after
Diamond.
Diamond? The black girl.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So you
I'm
just
an
don't
open book.
discriminate.
I'm an
You
open
just
book.
like girls, huh?
Yeah, I mean,
I was gonna say, what's your type usually?
Yeah.
My
Tell us
type-
about your dating history, man.
Yeah, my dating history, my type is usually dark features, like dark hair. But personality goes a long way. So I definitely like if we're going for looks, like I'd say like taller stature, like just kind of like slender, like. I mean, you fit the book well. I mean, it's just like, like
She's like looking at you like, dude. Like,
she's like, dude, like, where's the checkbox?
I'm checking all the boxes.
Yeah. Now you're in there.
and then how did you find dating post show? Was it easier? Was it harder now that you have a platform?
Yeah. So I think dating is actually more challenging, I'd say. Yeah, especially in Los
Social
Angeles.
media.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, like, I like being in a relationship. Don't get me wrong, but I'm really focused on myself. If I ever was to be in one, they got to be building it up with me. And the same to say, like, LA is it's hard to date here. So.
Have you been dating in LA, or like when was your last actual date? Not relationship, but
My
date.
last actual date was actually like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, so not too long ago.
Yeah, 3 weeks ago. It was like the first date I went on in a while. I was supposed to go with Chris, but I know it sounds weird. I was supposed to bring Chris on a date, but he had to do something. So it was like so random. I met like somebody out like a couple nights before that.
And Chris is your cousin.
Chris is my cousin. Yeah, I was like, yo, let's get some drinks.
Part two.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, so
LA edition.
Yeah, for real. And he was busy, so I was like, oh, I guess I'm still gonna go. I made the reservation. I met this girl like the other night. Just kind of shot her a text like, hey, I'm gonna pick you up a little bit. We're gonna get some drinks and. It was
That's
fun.
awesome. And Hannah, have you ever seen any of these dating shows?
I have like been scrolling through Netflix and I saw this show called Dated and Related, right? And I'm like, that sounds really weird. I don't think I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
The name butchered it.
Yeah. But the name, I was like, is this like weird vibes? Like, what does this mean? Dated. They probably should have made.
You're from West Virginia.
Yeah.
Come on, you know it.
Yeah, I know, I think we get what
I think
I'm
they
saying
use that
here.
state for the slogan.
Yeah,
Like,
I
what
heard
is this in
enough
West Virginia?
with my state, so I was like, I'm surprised it wasn't filmed in West Virginia.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, that just should have casted you, to be honest.
But funny.
Yes.
But yeah, I've like watched some shows like Perfect Match. I watched
okay.
that. I don't know, like Love Island.
What's your
See how I can
opinion?
handle.
What's your opinion on like from the outside consumer perspective watching these shows? Do you feel like you're emotionally invested in a lot of these relationships, or do you have like a preconceived notion of like, for example, if you watched him or if you watched me, do you have like a preset like idea of what type of person this is?
Yeah, so I feel like the first time I ever watched it, no. But then like Perfect Match, when like people that came from other shows were on, I was like, oh, this is kind of their thing. Like, that's how they're going to be. That's what you're already expecting. So yeah, I feel like that would only apply to that. But you can kind of tell right off the bat when they have their little intros and they're like telling about themselves what they do. You're like, oh, yeah, I gave it away.
Yeah, so I was definitely the most honest one. She's like, I hated you so much.
Yeah.
Moving forward, do you think that, you know, watching these shows, for example, he was on Dating Show, if you watched it, had like an idea of who he was? Because honestly, like when I watched his show, I love these guys from the jump. Like I think out of all the people I followed from the show watching it, obviously there's so many different reality shows. From his show, like I really liked him and his cousin. I thought they brought like a lot of energy, which is kind of like the reason I wanted to bring him on a blind date with you. He's got good energy. And you know, there's a couple other people on this show that I thought were really good too, but he was definitely one of the ones that stood out really well. I was actually really upset. You got eliminated, didn't you?
Yeah.
I was so mad. I almost turned it off.
Sad too. Actually, it was really sad when I got kicked.
How far into filming were they?
We
Like,
made it to
gotta
episode
go?
6. Episode 6.
Oh.
So it was 10 episodes. So
Did you know you were gonna get eliminated? Did you have a hunch?
I had a feeling.
How do you get eliminated?
You're not in love with somebody, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm sorry.
But I kind of had. I don't know.
That's what we're talking.
Yeah.
Come on. Man.
This is to make everything right.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so I kind of had a feeling. I mean, we're sitting on this table and Chris and I were like in the center of it. They kind of set it up like the last disciple. Is that what it is? You know that famous painting with like Jesus?
Yeah.
That's
And Chris
the
and
last
I-
disciple.
yeah, it
yes,
is. Okay.
trust me, I went to Catholic school my whole life.
Oh, okay, cool. I went to
Same.
Catholic school for
Same.
years. Oh, how long were you in Catholic school for?
My whole till high school.
4 years. Oh, okay, nice. Just halfway from me.
Oh.
I got kicked out.
Of course you did.
Bad boy
No, I
vibes.
didn't.
Bad boy vibes.
But now we're in the center, and me and Chris, we had long hair in the show, so I'm like thinking, like, did they set this up like Jesus is about to go bye bye? Like, what's going on
my
here?
God.
Like, so I literally had that like idea in my head. And lo and behold, we're out of there.
Okay, so I asked the same question to Hannah earlier. What is your current dating life looking like right now? Are you open to exploring something, and or do you like boys and girls or just boys?
Oh, I like just girls. God made me the way I am.
I'll just checking, bro. It's 2023, like I said.
Yeah, no, for sure. Respect everybody's, what they like. But anyways, open to dating for sure.
How good is your Riz game?
I don't really know how to measure my Riz, but like,
I'll measure it for you.
Okay,
come on,
this
what's
is
your
actually a
pickup
perfect
line?
opportunity to transition into the segment of. So, Jason, basically what I need you to do quickly is I'm going to give you about 2 minutes roughly, and I need your best game spinner, Hannah, to convince her to go on a date with you right now in this moment. You just met her. We're at the gym. We're at the bar. We're at the club. Wherever we're at, you can set the venue. You're an actor, aren't you?
yeah.
So I should be able to just give you a pitch, and you could just go from there, right?
Oh shit, you're making me nervous, bro.
No, you got this, dude.
She has to say
make you
yes
nervous?
too.
More so Chaser, actually. You just like trouble, honestly.
Oh, here we go. Okay, Frederick, we'll set the scene. So recently you're filming something for high school, right?
Oh yeah.
Roughly. Okay, so we're gonna set the scene in high school. We're at the last period of the day. Hannah's a new girl. You want to go on a date after school? Go.
All right. Sheesh. New girl, what sport do you play?
Basketball,
Basketball?
Yeah.
Okay. You think you can dunk on me?
for sure.
Really? Okay. So how long have you been playing basketball for?
Since I was like 6.
All right. So you're pretty good. So I got a challenge, huh?
Yeah.
All right. So what are you doing after school? I don't know.
You're gonna be playing with some more balls. Come on, dude, you got this.
Come on, I got
Loosen up, you got this.
I'm not
Pick up
too.
lines. You got this.
Yeah. I mean, you want to ask me any questions?
You just asked her what sport she played. You don't even know if she plays a sport. Did you ask her if she plays a sport?
I did know. I did know a little bit.
You can't cheat. It's a blind.
She looks more like a gymnast. She's got that.
like a gymnast.
What
Do I have?
Just like nice
gymnast was
collarbone.
short.
Short. Yeah, she's tall. She's got some good height.
I don't know if she could be a gymnast. You might.
Oh no, she could be a gymnast. I think so.
Have you dated a gymnast?
Yeah, actually, I have long time ago.
Do I resemble her?
I don't know. It's gonna be a challenge. I mean, you're gonna have to show her up.
So you're the one trying to get the date after school, and now she's got to impress somebody.
Yeah.
she's gonna impress me.
Instant walkout.
Okay, this isn't going too well. Let's say, what's a pickup line, like your go-to?
I don't really use pickup lines like that. I think they're cheesy.
Okay, so then how do you convince Hannah here to go on a quick date with you?
I don't know. I guess we just talk it out and see where it goes.
So you're just
So talk it out.
It's just a little quiet right now, Hannah.
She's not trying to impress you.
I'm supposed to be the one being impressed right now, you know.
I mean, like, you're not giving me a lot of opportunity.
How?
You know? Show me some Riz. What do you got?
Oh, he's trying to flip it.
this is not going well.
See,
So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna save Jason from this one. He's trying a little bit of red.
Throwing a life wrap.
So basically, Hannah is gonna go ahead and explain to you what's going on here. I made these lovely little cards for her. So
these
go
are great cards, written really nicely and neatly.
Thank you. That was me.
ahead. Shout out to our graphic designer.
Okay, so basically, I'm gonna say if you want truth or dare,
Okay.
and you're gonna tell me, and then I will ask you the question on the card.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
And don't worry, this is gonna determine if you get a date with Hannah
Yeah,
or not. So no worries. G.
And I'm not the one supposed to be impressing,
Okay.
so this is all.
I'm
this is all
impressed
to you.
if you're asking.
Just a reminder. Yeah, you had her with the blonde hair.
Yeah. Okay, truth or dare?
I'll take truth first.
Truth. You thought he was gonna do dare.
I
didn't you?
was. I was
I
gonna
did.
go
I
full
thought you were going to
sled.
do dare.
Okay.
Tough truth then.
Why did your last relationship end?
Okay.
Or why did your date 3 weeks ago not keep going
How do you know it didn't?
right now?
I mean, I got my cards out on the table. Let's see what else there is. You know, if you meet somebody right off the street, are you just gonna date them right away? I don't think so.
No.
But it didn't go good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're sorry? So you don't want to be.
I never said that.
Okay, so last relationship, I think it went bad because I don't know. I was in like a point in my life where I was like trying to do school. I finished college. Like you're in school right now. You know how hard it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was busy. I had my hands full, and she didn't understand that. And she was kind of trying to be in my life 24/7, and it just didn't work out.
Maybe she just really cared about you
She did.
and it just bothered you.
I mean, I like the bothering, but I didn't like it to the extent she was going. She knew every student like I worked with in school.
Could be
You know, every girl's
suffocating. Yeah.
She was suffocating.
You needed some more space.
I needed space. That's exactly what I needed. So is that like?
Yeah.
Are you kind of like?
Yeah, I get it now.
It's kind of hard to like go home and talk to somebody about your day when they're so already invested in your
Yeah.
day. Yeah, I can't introduce new people if you've already stalked me, and I can't even bring it up. Are you a stalking type, Hannah?
I'm not.
You're not?
No.
Oh man, I kind of like that.
Oh, what? So wait, hold on.
I'm kidding.
Yeah, you like to stalk a little bit.
I mean, I like to know who I'm talking to, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dig in a little deeper.
All right, nice.
We like deeper.
If you're a girl and you say, yeah, no, I've never stalked
It's a
anyone,"
lie.
You're lying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. It's honestly like every girl has it in them, I think.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like it when a girl stalks me. A little bit. I mean, if you're crazy, like you're for me.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes you pick and choose who you stalk too. No, it's like every girl, like for example, if you were dating Jason and you see a girl walk by, you're not gonna stalk that girl. But then every once in a while you'll see a girl, you'll be like, I got like an intuition or like I got
Intuition
something.
is a huge thing for girls.
Yeah,
Is it?
I don't know. Yeah. I can like feel something. I'm like,
What do you feel about me? Feel any good intuition? What?
I haven't had a good enough read yet.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
feel like you did. You're just not saying it.
Really? I don't know. Next, truth or dare?
Let's do a dare.
A dare.
boy.
Okay.
Uh oh.
He's going right into it.
Show the last guy or girl that you DM'd.
Can we get it blown up on the big screen?
And you have to read it out loud too, since it's
We can blur.
Yeah.
We can blur the name. We can blur the name. Don't.
I kind of want to find something juicy. Okay. I mean, this really isn't that bad, but it's a girl.
So there are bad ones.
No, this isn't. I mean, I'm sure there are. I'm not a saint. It says, "Are you in Mykonos?" She goes, "Hey, no, I left this morning. Love it, but I will be in LA this week. What about you?" I don't know why my response was, "Let me know." I guess I wasn't paying attention.
Did she respond?
She didn't see it yet.
Let me know. Oh, that's a fair response. Like it's just coming to tell
Yeah,
you know
I
when
guess
you get
so.
here.
Just so short of me.
Yeah.
That's
Usually,
perfect. Short and sweet.
Yeah. I know. Less
what
is
you do?
more. Less is more.
I mean, I'm more of like long and sweet, but you know,
Oh my god.
if that's what you want,
You know, I don't really slide in the DMs anymore. I don't do that.
You remember when we were in Spain and I was like telling you like, oh, if you were to slide, this is how you should do it, and I was like, you do like
didn't work.
the moving boxes works, bro.
No, it didn't work for me.
Okay,
I actually got to unfollow for that.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Tell us
no,
the
it was like
story.
this model girl out here. I thought she was cute.
She's
And
really famous, and I was like, Jason, just drop a bunch of boxes in there and be like, hey, sorry.
no,
like,
it
I'm
was the
moving in.
dog. It was
Oh, the dog. Hey, sorry,
It
you
was
wanted
so
off.
good. I'm surprised she
Oh
didn't
my
respond.
gosh.
Good.
She missed out.
I've gotten
What a
like
fun time.
one with like a basketball. Like, sorry, my ball just went into your court.
Or like a football?
Yes.
Yeah.
Basketball.
Ball's in your court now. I gotta shoot.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Maybe you could use that one day.
Damn, she's shooting me now.
On,
Like, I'm not
on other people.
Oh,
On
I
other
was like, damn, I'm not even.
I was just giving you advice
I'm gonna swap seats with him and show you some real riz.
on other people. Okay, next. Truth or dare?
Let's do a truth.
Another truth?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your worst habit?
I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I talk too much.
Really?
Yeah. That's why I'm trying to practice on being less. Less is more.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a good habit or a bad habit, but
I mean, the riz to get her to go on a date after the school. I mean, we could use a little bit more talking there.
I'm not used to dating girls in high school. So,
So you got no girls in high school.
I mean, not really. I wasn't like.
I saw a video of you from not too, well, I guess not too long ago. It was like, we just sent me like 9 years ago. You look the exact same, bro. What are you talking about? Very close. He had like a little bit of a chubbier face, I would say, but like,
My face is a little chubby. I was just like that baby fat. Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like high school's the time where you have no idea what is going on with your life.
Yeah,
and
no,
it's not
for
until
sure.
like college and after college you really get a sense of like what you like and like
No,
how
for
to
sure.
like go on dates.
Weren't you in a relationship all of high school though?
That's what I'm saying. That's
Did you start a whole YouTube channel based on this relationship that has millions of subscribers?
we're not talking about that right now. I'm just saying you find yourself
Rubber ducky drink.
after I'm literally about to punch you. You find yourself after college and stuff. Cause like, do you like the same things as you liked in high school?
Definitely not. Yeah, no, for sure.
Okay, moving on to your next card.
Okay, truth or dare?
Let's do a dare.
Okay. Tell two truths.
She already had the cards ready.
Yeah. Tell two truths and one lie. Your partner has to guess which one is the lie.
Okay. My mom's from Europe. I got in a fight yesterday, and I used to be a male stripper.
Whoa.
It's a good one, right?
Yeah, but like,
figure it
I'm
out.
really thrown off.
That's what I was trying to do.
I feel like I know the answer to this already, though.
My mom's from Europe is true.
Good. Now you got a 50-50.
Yeah, I got in a fight yesterday. You don't seem very like the fighting type.
Male stripper, though?
Male
That's a
stripper.
weird one.
From reality TV to male stripper?
Oh my gosh. This is a hard one. I would say I could see the male stripper though.
You think?
Yeah.
So what's your answer?
You got in a fight?
Let's go.
No, I didn't get in a fight yesterday.
Yes, that was the lie.
That was
Yeah,
the
that's
lie.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got it.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that chemistry already developing. That's pretty good. Where did you get the stripper from, though? That's pretty good
Yeah, he sounds like a
intuition.
stripper.
I told you my intuition is I don't know.
I told you. She
Does he
knows
look like a
little bit
stripper
more
to you
about
or
me than she
something?
thinks.
Yeah. I could just see it for some reason. I don't know what it is. You kind of just like you look like your name's Jake.
Yeah, it's Jason. It's pretty close.
Yeah. I could see it. Like I wouldn't just go up to you and be like, "You look like a male stripper." But if you were to tell me, I wouldn't act surprised.
Do I look like a male stripper?
No.
What is that supposed to mean?
You don't.
Well, too modest, I feel like.
I mean, FYI, it wasn't like a rated X show. It was more like
Chip and Dale's.
rated R.
Yeah.
So like, when did you do this?
When I was like 19 to 21.
No way.
Were you making bank doing that? And how did you get started on
Yeah.
male
How did
stripper?
you get into this?
Somebody call you up like, yo,
I have an idea.
I was in college and I needed to pay tuition, and I was like, "There's no
most
way."
girls.
Yeah. I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna be like a server right now with the like." I was studying so much, and I was wrestling, and I was in a fraternity, and I was doing community service, so
Jeez.
I was doing a lot. And I just thought, what can I do to make a lot of money 2 days a week? And I always wanted to like be a stripper for some reason. I thought it would be fun.
Wow.
Did you like Magic Mike as a kid?
I
What a
did.
story.
I did.
So like, what did your parents say?
I wanted them to come and watch. That was so funny.
No way.
But not my dad. Just wanted like it's gonna sound weird.
Not my dad, just my mom.
Yeah, because
How
like
is it-
it's theatrical.
How many times did you see girls cheat on their boyfriends?
Okay, like this is gonna sound messed up, but all the girls that were gonna get married that night always cheat on their boyfriend.
With you?
Not me.
Something-
I had a girlfriend at the time.
You weren't the one cheating. man.
How did she feel about that?
She was definitely really upset.
Yeah, that
was
would
the
be that'd be
crazy
a
one.
major
That was
red
the
flag
crazy
for
one.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You kind of had like the same like face structure as her.
Really?
Yeah, except you're just blonde.
You look like his ex-girlfriend, but
You
blonde.
do a little bit.
Wow.
I don't know how to take that.
I'd have to see this
Your
girl.
personality's way different, but it's a good thing.
Hopefully she's pretty.
She's really pretty.
What are you trying to say here?
I mean, you're really pretty.
Okay, well, I'm glad I guessed this right.
Yeah, you did good.
So you said it's a red flag if he was a stripper?
Yeah.
But you said earlier that as long as it was an honest paying job, it was fine, right? Remember when I asked that?
I
I mean,
did
I
ask
could have
that.
been Robin Banks.
Yeah, we just didn't put this into the mix. You know, you said
You
State
didn't
Farm,
say.
male stripper.
Very
little
different
different.
things.
Some sell
with
car
luxury
insurance,
being a
some
male
sell marriage
stripper, it's a lot more
insurance.
fun
He
than
was
you
just
think.
selling marriage insurance, I feel like.
I don't think. I don't.
I mean, it was like 8 years ago.
So you've changed your ways now.
But did you explain like how you got into it? Like,
Oh, yeah. So I made a call, met this guy named Brandon Stone. I don't think that's his real name. I think that's a stripper name. Dude was like 35, shaved head, looked like Mr. Clean, but just short. So I had to do this like audition, kind of like for reality TV. I meet him and a couple of the boys, and they're doing like some firefighter strip thing in the middle of this gym, like there's like Pilates rooms. It was like that. And I was like, this is freaking awesome. So he gives me a call the next day. I'm in college. And we're by King of Prussia. He's like, yo, we got to run to University City and drop some off real quick. I'm pick you up. I'm like, oh, yeah, sure, why not? So he picks me up, and he's wearing like a cop outfit, a full-on cop outfit, looking like a real cop. And he has like a boombox, and he goes, put this on. And it was a cop outfit. We get to University City. We're at UPenn. And he goes, we're going to strip in front of like 14 people or whatever. We get there. There was no lie, like at least 400 girls, like sorority girls at University of Penn. This is like like an Ivy League school. And I'm walking through the streets of Philadelphia with a boombox. This dude's got leather pants on. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? But we jump inside this sorority house, and Magic Mike just drops down, and I just stripped, and it was fun as hell. And he was like, yeah, you got the part. And from there, started working in Atlantic City. I worked at like Caesars. We did like a show like every weekend. my twin brother joined, and like we just made like bank every weekend.
The
It was
brothers.
cool. Yeah.
Tag team over here.
Yeah, we did. It was great. It was so
Where was
fun.
Chris?
He didn't strip at the time, but he did do one show with me. Then COVID hit. So
Dang.
Do you remember in Mykonos when I had him do bottle service? All I wanted from him was to bring me the bottle and do a little bit. He did that. He just took
He
his
was on
shirt
the
off.
boat.
God, it's so fun.
I just uploaded that video actually yesterday, so you're gonna have to check it out.
Dude, I
bro.
want to see it.
Oh, it
I've
was
been
so
waiting for
good.
it.
It was so good. I can't wait for you to
I saw our little like birthday thing.
Yeah, it seems like an eventful trip.
It was a.
Oh man, we was one day I woke them up. It was like 7 in the morning in Mykonos. They were all out all night, probably till like 4:30 in the morning. I at 7:30 went down, rented ATVs, came out front. We had like a mansion villa, and I was like ripping the ATV in front of like their room, waking them up, and they come out
so tired.
so
I
confused.
was so
I
tired.
bet.
I thought it was somebody mowing the lawn. I was like, "There's no grass here." And I get out, it's Chase with his helmet unbuckled, and he's like, "Wake up!" We're
7 a.m.
Just ripping it around the island. It was a great time. It was a great time.
It was very funny.
That leads me to my next question too. Before you pull the next card, is if you guys were to go on a vacation, what is your ideal vacation and your ideal? But like you go first though.
Okay, so mine would be the Maldives.
The Maldives. Okay.
Yes.
So you're like beachy.
Beachy vibes, yeah.
Okay.
That's
So
definitely mine too. I was like thinking like Cabo, like
Yeah.
Maldives, like that kind of like blue water, good drinks, just
Yeah.
good time.
so you guys could be fun. So like I was actually just having this conversation because I'm picking my next vacation. I wanted to do like another quick Euro tour for the end of summer, but the problem that I have is when I go to beachy places like the Maldives and stuff, like all you have is the beach. You don't have like you go to a restaurant, you go to the beach. You know what I mean? And so I like going places like I think Costa Rica's in my mix right now because I like the hike, I like the zip line,
Yeah,
I like
Horseback
No, that'd be
riding.
fun.
stuff like that.
We do
So-
something different every day.
Exactly. You and I were just in Spain, and I don't think we did the same thing
Yeah.
any of the days.
It's
you
a
know.
pacha every night. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, pacha. So we're double pacha. But that's cool. Do you like to travel?
I do. I haven't traveled out of the country a lot, but I want to.
Where have you been?
Just Mexico.
You trying to go to the Maldives and you only been to Mexico?
Yeah. I just
Very different.
Girl, if you don't start with Bali.
That's fair.
That's fair. That is very fair. What is your major?
marketing.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Can you market a trip to the Maldives?
Yes.
How would you market it? Exclusive vacation with house on water. There will be so much water that you will never be thirsty.
And it's perfectly see-through.
Yeah, no, for the water there is blue.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
And how many times have you been out of the country?
A lot. My mom's from Europe, so
Yeah.
That's not fair.
Yeah.
I'd probably say I think 8 times out of the, oh no, maybe 8 to 10 times out of the country.
And so, if you were to date your significant other, would it be like travel be a must, like a
Definitely. Yeah.
A
And if it
mandatory?
wasn't, I would just encourage her to go and be like, let's do something new together. Come
Would you travel without your partner?
on. For work, yeah.
Would
Like
you-
out of the country.
If it was for work.
not
When
vacation.
it's
No, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't like to. I kind of am like an emotional guy, so I would want my girlfriend there.
And then
nice of you.
would you let your significant other travel without you?
Fuck no.
dang.
No trust.
Yeah, I mean, I have trust, but I just don't trust other people.
That's fair. I feel like I'm the type where like I'll travel somewhere and I'll be like,
It's different for girls, you know.
I'll be like, yeah, this is probably fine. Like I was in Albuquerque last week and I was like, yeah, you could have your bachelorette party in Albuquerque. But then a week prior to that, I was in Nashville and I was like, there's no shot I would ever send my girlfriend to Nashville.
Yeah, if you were my girlfriend, I would not want you going on a girls' trip to like Cabo or something.
Well, yeah, there ain't no girls trips.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the girls and then chase at a different hotel.
Oh my
God.
Just like,
Yeah, you ain't going
What about
nowhere.
a girls' trip to Miami? How
Yeah.
would you stand on that?
I'll hire a security
It depends
guard
who
who's
your
actually
friends are.
spying. Yeah.
that's who your friends are. I don't like to date somebody until I know their friends.
Do you think the friends are always like a terrible influence?
Not always, but if they are, I'd be like,
But they are your friends are who you're gonna be like.
It's a reflection.
It's a reflection of you. So if
Exactly.
you're around like a bunch of guys that are just cheaters, you're probably gonna be one.
right.
I don't know. I feel like in groups with guys particularly, I feel like in girls, I feel like there's always like a ringleader. Like all the, there's always like the ringleader. It's like even when you try to like go hit on them or something, or you talk to them at a club, you have to
find
go.
the
You have to
ringleader
like,
first.
yeah, you gotta make the ringleader because she's always the
gotta
one that's
riz the
sitting there
ringleader.
mad, like with the
gotta
face, like why are you talking to my friend? And so you have to have like a good wingman.
That's
to
good
go,
riz. If you can identify the
ringleader.
ringleader and you riz the ringleader first and you win her over, everyone is in your hand.
I had this
So-
really weird situation in Mykonos where it was her and her sister.
Yeah, my twin sister came on the trip with us.
And so we were walking. You had just got to the house, I think. So this is right before we got back to the house.
Right.
And they were talking to some guys or something like that. And her sister doesn't know how to talk to girls. And so
Doesn't know how to talk to guys.
yeah, talk to guys. So I walk over there. And the guys are talking to these two, and I'm just kind of like in the back, and they're just like, yeah, bro, you're gonna be there too, like just trying to like help me feel like supportive, but like I
Right.
definitely felt like the gay best
stand
friend.
there and talk to them either, because like when I say my twin sister's the most awkward human being ever, like it was so awkward, and I was like, I want to go, like, and she's pulling me into this conversation.
I had fun with Maddie. She was cool.
Which leads to the next thing. It's like, would you ever, Hannah, like go up to somebody?
I can see it
Like,
right
if you saw like an attractive guy, would you ever
Yeah.
try to like what is your game? Like, how do you flirt with a guy?
Well, honestly, like,
Can I guess?
yeah.
I feel like you're kind of like low key. Like I feel like you don't go out of your way, right?
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I
I
like
just let them
that.
come to me.
I like that.
Usually
She's
they
so
just
like
come to me.
quiet. She's like a little bunny.
Yeah, but people funny. Wow.
Yeah, she's just like quiet, like like sitting there.
But some people with like her level of like doing that is more of like they it's like unspoken. You know how like in acting we call it like unspoken dialogue, like you talk
Yeah.
with like your face or emotions or expressions. I feel like with like girls like this particular, it's like I'm not hitting on you, but like I'm leaving myself open, like I'm being nice, I'm being friendly.
Yeah.
Like talk to me, like I'm giving you an opportunity. That's what I get. Like
Yeah.
I'm giving you a door, but if you don't take it, I'm gonna like
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
What do you think about, especially you, Hannah? What do you think about like when guys mistake niceness for flirting? Like, how do
Yeah.
you deal with that?
That's hard. You just gotta tell them, like, straight up, like, no.
You're straight up
Have
like
you
Will
ever had
you
to
tell
do
a
that?
guy?
Yeah, I have. I mean, I just say, like you gotta, there's also a way of just kind of slowly, like, saying, like, yeah, like, calling him bro. Like, just, like, kind of, like, really, like, making it, like,
Bro.
yeah, like, just kind of making it, like, known that it's just on a friendly level. And sometimes they just, like, figure out their place. Like, they're like, oh, yeah, all right.
And do you make that judgment like right off the jump, or do
Usually you can tell. I feel like right off the bat, you're like, yes, they're a potential candidate, and you're like friend for sure.
yeah?
Yeah.
How fast do you friend zone someone after meeting him?
Yeah, Jason's not friend zone yet, is he?
No, not yet.
He's still
Still working.
Maybe after his high school
really?
Riz, but I'll give him a second.
What sport do you play? Like, I'm actually on the debate team. That's what you should have said.
I actually in choir.
Oh, perfect. Sing me a song.
I'll serenade you. But yeah, I feel like you just know.
This the end between you and me. So get out right now. Okay, and then Jason, I guess the same question for you is like, what does your like flirting game normally look like?
Honestly, I'm
Hopefully better than what we saw earlier.
Yeah, that was bad. Honestly, I just feel like for me to date somebody, I mean, if you're flirting, you obviously just want to see if they're cool first, but I like to like be best friends with my girlfriend. So if I just get along with them and I mean, you just kind of get to know them, like just be you. I don't know. I don't really know what I do. I just do it. Like,
And
You
where
just
do-
hope it works
Just got
out.
it.
yeah, I don't know. It's more of like a vibe.
And where do you take girls for a first date?
For a first date, I always like to do something like,
Dinner and a movie?
no, it's so cliche. More like coffee and a hike.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, and he does seem like
What, do you like dinner and a movie right away?
I mean, probably not a movie. I'm not a
It's
big
just
movie
boring.
person.
Like I said, I want to get to know
Dinner,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, dinner. But then again, dinner, like I don't like to like eat a lot of food and like talk to somebody. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I want to be like more active.
Yeah, I kind of like to
That's
eat a lot of food and talk to somebody.
I like doing that, but not the
Yeah.
first date.
Yeah.
Like let's do something fun first.
You know what the most awkward part of like every date is like you guys ever like right before you're about to start the date, like when you're like either getting in the car or like walking up to meet them, there's always just like a really awkward
like,
silence till you get to
And then
them.
you're like, hi. And then you
Making the
hug.
eye
And then you
contact.
stop
Oh my
for a
God.
second, and you're just like walking, and they always hit you with the. So how was your day? Good.
Yeah.
How was yours?
Or like when you're like walking, trying to like look on your phone to like see something, you're like, okay. Like try to not make eye contact with them when they're coming up to you.
Yeah.
I feel like I like to tease a lot. Like just kind of like play, like you know, like bust balls a little bit. Kind of like breaks the tension. It's
You
just like-
have to.
So
You
you
have to
like
do
bully
icebreakers.
them a little bit.
Yeah, I like the bully. them a little
What's your
bit. I
take
think I
on-
did that too. I don't even know.
What's
Is
your
that
take
just-
if you're like on a
comes
date
in?
and they pull out their phone a lot though?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a big no. If you did that, I'd automatically be like,
A couple times is okay. 'Cause obviously, like you can't like control.
no, I wouldn't even bring my phone out like once. Like,
Really?
I would be like, yo, I'm so sorry I have to pick this up. Like all my attention is on them when I'm on my date.
Yo, bro.
Yo, what's up, guys?
What if hypothetically you're on a first date or a second date and you're seeing like a guy,
On her phone?
like yeah, like pop
Oh,
on
good
over,
I'm not gonna
or
be
for you,
jealous
like if
about
you
it,
see a
to be
girl, like popping
Yeah.
on his phone? Like, what do you do?
First date, I'm like, whatever.
Yeah,
You
just
know,
getting to know each
comes like
Third, fourth date. it's like,
maybe
okay.
fifth, you're like,
But it's the same guy.
oh, the same person.
same
You're like,
person, yeah.
you're like, oh, who is that?
Yeah,
you know?
We can agree it should be less and less, like every by a lot.
like slowly fading out. But if
Yeah,
it's
for
still the
sure.
same, it's
But
probably.
are they responding? They're responding, right?
Well, duh.
Well, you're
they
for them to
have to.
continue, unless they're just
Yeah, true.
What about
Totally blown.
what about like if like Jason were to come up to you and be like, "Yo, can I get your Instagram?" and he gives you his phone to put in the Instagram, and you open up Instagram and it's on another girl's page. like, how do you handle that?
I'd probably be like,
You say anything?
swipe
or you just-
over. No, I would just swipe over, be like, all right,
Yeah.
put it in.
or like
that.
if some other girl's name's like in the search bar.
Yeah.
Or your own name is already.
It's already there.
Oh,
He
it's already in the
follows you.
recommendation. Have you ever seen that?
I don't know, because usually I would just say it and they would type it in. But like if I did, I feel like it'd be like the first one to come. I don't know if that means anything. Like if it's like the first one to come up out of all the.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
your name.
so you'd be on like the recommended.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know. Maybe.
I know the answer to this because I've seen it firsthand. But like if a girl's at a bar and you think she's like mad cute or whatever, and she's talking to another guy, does that sway you from talking to this girl?
Nah.
You're like,
I've seen
I
it
don't
firsthand.
care.
Yeah,
I'm
life
gonna
is
shoot
way
my
too
shot.
short.
I've seen you stand your ground in front of dudes that are like my size
Dude, I
bigger.
don't know how I did that.
like,
I don't know how I did that.
you want to just tell, you want to just tell you want me to tell the story? You
I feel like you say it better because it was like more outside.
So basically, just to catch everybody up, we were in Spain,
right? Barcelona.
Yeah, Barcelona. We were in Barcelona. We were at this club called
Not Omnia. It was-
Shoko. Anyway, so we were at Shoko when, Jason sees a super, super cute girl, but she's talking to these two really, really big, big black dudes. Like they're like I was like, you know what? I'm pretty sure like that's her boyfriend. But Jason's my boy. I'm gonna back him wherever he goes, right? He was like, oh, I gotta shoot this girl. Like she's mad cute or whatever. And so Jason goes over there.
I was just testing myself.
He's testing. He's talking to this girl. But in the meantime, the guy is like standing like right over. Like it would damn near look like they were like married.
They were dating.
They were like holding. He put like his hand on the wall. Was, like,
And you still went?
no, his head was like over her shoulder, like looking at him like this. Like I know you see me here. And Jason just stood his ground. He was just talking to her or whatever. And then she would go
was
back
just
to talk to
making
him,
her
and he would
laugh.
tap her again and talk to her.
Were you
Sober?
Yeah, that's
sober
He did
as
this
fuck. I didn't even
sober.
drink.
Sober.
I wasn't even drinking.
But like moral of the story is he ended up giving her a phone, and the girl put her number in the phone right in front of that guy. And later they were hanging out. Jason,
way.
he got the
Wait,
girl.
so then who was the other guy?
Just a guy was trying to hit on her.
Lickety split.
Oh, so it wasn't her. It wasn't
Got him out of there. In and out.
Yeah, I was like, "Do you need help right here? Like, I'm gonna save your life." I forgot what I said to her, but
Well, first question you always ask is that your boyfriend?
no, I don't think I said that. I was like, "I don't care if it's your boyfriend."
Yeah.
I was like, "You're mine tonight. Come here."
That is so
I just pulled on the. Yeah,
And
I
he
knew they
pulled her.
weren't dating. The chemistry, I didn't feel it.
You had a sense, Spidey.
I had a sense. I had a
Intuition.
spidey sense.
So why didn't you say this to me in our high school combo?
Yeah.
I don't know. There was no guys around.
You'll never find another
Better
one
in
like me.
action. You saw me in the streets. Like, I'm just.
No, that was actually one of the very impressive moves. So I'm glad that you stand by that. So
I actually have a question though.
Okay.
It's so
I like how
You
you're so
don't
excited
like-
about this one.
you you were talking about bachelorette and bachelor parties. Would you
oh, yeah.
have would you be okay with a male stripper now that you've been one being at your wife's bachelorette party?
I wouldn't let my wife have a male stripper. I'd be like, I know my girl is gonna be classy. She's like, I don't want to do that corny shit. Like I'm.
Every girl wants to do that. To really?
hey, look, I always say an eye for an eye, Jason. Like, all right, like just so you know, I fight fire with water. So
Yeah,
you want a male stripper? I'm gonna have 10 nude midget
God.
strippers. I'm just kidding. I'm sending it. You know me.
Yeah. Double trouble. Yeah. So that's a good question. I mean, hopefully my wife isn't into that, and she's just gonna want me to strip on her. I'll take it.
Are either one of you guys the petty type?
I haven't been petty, but I definitely get butthurt. Like, if she knows me and she steps on my toes, like, I'm sensitive.
Do you use the block button?
The what? The block?
Block?
No.
Either of you guys?
I use
No.
that like a mother.
Of course you do.
You're not surprised.
Oh man, I'm first person to D&D and everything.
Oh my God.
Unfollowed.
I don't know. Would you block me?
After this date. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't.
No.
No, I'm
You
kidding.
could.
Yeah, no.
I'm sweet.
Yeah, you're a great person.
Yeah, you too.
Okay. So truth or dare? Yes.
Let's do it there.
Okay. Butt dial your ex and immediately hang up.
Actually, I could do that. I mean,
All right.
why not?
Let's see if we get a.
If anybody's blocked,
If you
it's
need
me
to
from
call
her.
me, Jason, you can just call me on Instagram.
I don't have her number saved, but I weirdly remember her number.
Wow.
Oh my god.
That might be like
I have a really good
red flag
I
for
would never
me.
need to just,
Okay, I'm just gonna block her name out because it does come up.
we can blur it.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
Welcome to Verizon
Oh
World.
my.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check.
That's a good thing.
Blocked.
You must have done something really bad.
No, I was such a loyal boyfriend. I did
Really?
anything for this girl. Yeah, I'm a good.
It just didn't work out.
Oh, the girls say it didn't work out.
yeah.
What happened, Jason?
Let's see. I was graduating, and honestly, I had like given her one more chance to not start shit with me, and I was going to this like, what was it? Like a formal. It was a formal, and she kept saying all these sorority girls like, I know they're into you, and I don't trust you. And I kept telling her, like, you gotta chill. She's like, I'm gonna fight every bitch there when I get there.
Oh.
So I said, like, sorry, you're not coming. I brought my twin instead, my twin brother. We went and had a good time, and I never heard from her again.
Whoa.
Yep, I just blocked her off.
Oh my goodness.
It was sad.
And you broke
ending.
you broke up with your boyfriend, or he broke up with you?
I broke up with my boyfriend.
How'd you do it? What's the method?
The meth.
I'm not like good at breaking up with people. I
Yeah.
kind of like wait for it to like just combust, and
It's
I'm
the
like,
worst thing.
yeah, especially if I
Combustion's
love
crazy.
them. Like I loved my girlfriend at the time, but I knew it wasn't gonna be good for me, so I just had to
Yeah.
chop it off. It's hard to just fall out of love, I think, right?
Yeah, it is.
So what'd you do? What's the method?
Yeah, what did you
There's
do,
no like
Hannah?
method.
I want to get prepared for this. Like,
And what did you do to make the relationship go bad?
I didn't do anything. Actually, I was a great
That's
girlfriend.
what they all said.
Yeah.
like
yeah, great
what's your
girlfriend.
like favorite thing to do as a girlfriend? Your boyfriend?
What do you mean by that?
Like, let's not be
It's like a way to make them smile, I think.
Oh,
is what
okay.
it means.
like what's your like?
I
what's
meant
your,
something
love
totally
language? Are you,
different.
like, is your love language like touch, or is it like gift? I don't
Yeah.
know, like what do you do?
My love language for myself or to other people?
To your
Other people?
boyfriend?
Yeah.
your
Gift
boyfriend?
giving, probably.
Gift giving. Okay.
Yeah, like a note or like something cute.
That's kind of cute.
I got you this lingerie set for me to wear.
Of course, that's where your mind goes.
He has such a dirty mouth.
Yeah.
That's why
I am
I'm
who I
here.
am. Guys, she's supposed to
Balance it
moderate.
out a little bit. Thank
Exactly.
She's supposed to moderate me.
Yeah.
I know like all my friends love languages. This guy's quality time.
Yeah,
No doubt.
100%. If that's my thing, is like I'm not a big touchy person. Like gifts, I'm like I can buy myself like a gift, but like for me, and Jason knows this, I'm like big on like I don't really care about like money, any of that stuff. Like I'm like if I invest time in you, it means like it means I care about you, because
Yeah.
like I would never invest time and give people the time of day that I didn't think like really deserved
Yeah.
it, And so like I think it transitions into like relationships as
For
well.
sure.
And friendships too.
100%. Now we bonded this up.
Of course. Do you, and one thing I talk about too is it's like I don't know how it is for girls, but within like male friendships, like all the men listening right now, is I tell everybody, it's like you will meet so many different pretty girls out there, and like 99% of them will probably like hook up with you if you're the right type of guy. The thing is like the amount of girls that you'll meet versus the quality guys you'll get along with are so far and few in between. Because like you could probably meet 100 guys and 100 girls in the day, and 90% of the girls will be super pretty and super outgoing, and you meet the guys and like this guy's a dickhead, this guy's jealous of you, this guy's this.
I mean, I don't know if I agree with that though, just because for guys it's different, but for girls we see that, but the exact opposite.
I feel like girls have a lot of fake friends and guys have like one
Yeah,
true
that's
friend.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like my circle is so small here in LA, and I love that.
No, I was gonna say, especially out here, it's harder to find people who like are more genuine
Yeah.
and are wanting to meet you for the right reasons. It's not about like follower count or what you can do to help me.
True.
Like, I mean, I always talk to my friends back home still. Like,
Yeah, I see what you're saying. What I'm saying is like you'll find, like what I'm saying is like you would never, for example, like if Jason and I both wanted to date you or Hannah, let's just say like we were fighting over Hannah, like we both want to date her, like I would never end my friendship with him for
Yeah, no doubt.
for a girl.
Yeah.
Does that
Yeah,
make
girls
sense?
are more like
Because like I could go find another very good looking girl and have a relationship with them,
Right.
But
100%.
the odds of finding another friend as good as
it's
that
hard.
is a
That's
lot
so
harder to
hard,
do.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And I would say that both girls and guys, So that's why I always say like cherish the friendships. Don't ever get too roped into like There's also no excuse for dating your friend's ex. Like, I just gonna put that.
Yeah.
out
That is
there.
so
I
weird.
agree.
Like, that's
Your
weird.
friend.
as
Out of everyone in the
So
world,
random.
It's like,
Like-
dude, there's a millions. No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
billions
Like
out
you're
there.
talking to like, or like if you're dating within the friend group, like bro, like
That's
why?
messy.
Why even put
Yeah.
yourself at risk? Like, oh, I really liked
It's
you
like,
when
your
you were
risk that
dating
bad,
her.
you have to just
messy.
like.
Yeah, you got to
on, bro.
take what like a handicap, for example. Like bro, like go to a club, go to a different country, and you'll walk into a bar. And there will be another pretty girl there.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like don't involve yourself in that type of drama.
Yeah, for
Definitely
sure.
not worth it.
I can agree on that one.
So, thank you guys so much for playing this card game. I don't know if you had any more truth or dares you wanted to ask him, but it kind of transitions into like the last little bit is between the two of you, do you guys feel like outside of like the podcast, if you guys never had like this imaginary meetup, you guys were in high school or in a bar, wherever you guys are at, you guys could find some sort of chemistry there and potentially have some sort of second date?
You can answer.
I think, yeah, I would take her out on a date for sure.
Even though I'm blonde.
Yeah,
She hasn't forgotten that comment.
she's that good that she just overcomes it. No, I think your hair is really cute. I mean, it's not so much about like, if you have a type, you have a type. But
Yeah.
no, I like your personality. You're cute, and I would definitely take you out on a date. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have a great personality too, and I would definitely like to get to know you better.
Oh, you didn't get like, 2 for 2 on the matchmaking paradise here on Unscripted. I'm 2 for 2 on these blind dates. So
So we have another segment that we like to do called In the DMs. And so we have our listeners send us some messages, either confessions or some riz. We have a few more confessions that we actually want to read to you guys, and we want to know, what would you guys do
I like
in
this.
this situation if it was your significant other,
like-
like sending out these
Oh,
messages?
sheesh.
I flew out to my cousin's wedding and slept with her fiance the night before the wedding.
Wait, what? Say-
I flew out to my cousin's wedding and slept with her fiance the night before the wedding.
oh God.
That's like you with your cousin.
at least she remembers. Hannah's got a great memory.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely like cut that wedding. That's so fucked.
Would you tell?
Yeah.
Like, I think
Like if you, yeah.
Oh wait. So
Which one is he? Like he's the,
you're the one that slept with the fiance.
and I
you
slept
tell
with my cousin's fiance.
Yeah.
I mean, I would never do that to my cousin, but
Yeah, I guess
if it was me, I wouldn't do it. But if I was in that situation, I would definitely tell him.
you have to come clean.
because you'd
Yeah.
have to say like, your wife is.
That would ruin our relationship forever. I would never do that. But if I was just spawned in that situation, I would tell him right away.
Yeah. No, that's
How about
good.
you?
Honesty.
Am I the same? Okay. Yeah, I would definitely say something like, your man is out here like wild and out.
Yeah.
So yeah. If you keep it a secret,
Yeah, that's messed up.
I don't know if I could
you
live with
are
something
shady.
Like that. I couldn't
Yeah.
live with something like that.
I got a good one. So my best friend has had a relationship for quite some time. We had a drunk night and we hooked up. I ended up getting pregnant. Against my religious values, I kept the child and never said anything. And now the child is 2 years old. We're still best friends and they're happily engaged.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm assuming like this girl, her best friend is engaged.
So her best friend started talking to this guy. I don't know. Let's just say hypothetically, they were only together for maybe a couple months.
Okay.
They had a drunken night out together. They ended up hooking up and she got pregnant off of it. But because of her religious differences, she has to keep the baby, obviously.
Okay.
She kept the baby. The child is now 2 years old. And that guy who she got pregnant with is now engaged to her best friend.
And he doesn't know.
Oh shit. First I would get a
Wait,
test.
he doesn't
Make sure
know.
No, he knows.
Oh, he does know?
He knows the best friend who he's getting married to doesn't know.
Right.
Does that make sense?
So the girl, let's just say it's two girls. The other girl doesn't know that she's now married to a man that has a child with her best friend.
Yes.
Damn. I would definitely.
But she never brought it up because
kid's gonna be
one, it
raised
was
with
so
her.
early on in like the
Yeah.
relationship, and two, they're very happily. He's never, cheated or done her dirty since then. It's just kind of been like a secret between them two.
Okay, but my take is that if he was low enough to do that, like if he would do that with her best friend, he's probably not a good person and will continue to do that to her.
No, he didn't know that they were best friends. I forgot to add that part.
It's like I'm the.
No, why? Because you got to. So basically, they had just like met. Is what I mean. Like they've been together for maybe 1 or 2 months. He was out without her. It wasn't like a super serious committed
Okay, it
relationship
wasn't
at the time.
serious yet.
So he hooked up with this other girl, and she got pregnant from him. But it turned out that the other girl he hooked up with was best friends with the girl that
That's
he's engaged
insane.
to now. So it's like, how do you handle that? Do you ruin the marriage? And
So he didn't cheat on her though.
he never cheated on
Yeah,
her.
then just straight up be honest.
It was kind of like what you were saying earlier, how I'm leaving like all my cards on the table. Yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
a situation like that.
Yeah.
But you had a child with this person.
yeah, for the sake of the child, I feel like you just have to say it.
I'd be like,
There's a
you
whole
can be an
child.
aunt.
Yeah, there's a child because of
bit
it.
So
different.
You got to say this is your dad.
Well, you have one of two options there. Is like we could say something and it could potentially end the friendship or the relationship. I think
I think her friend should be understanding.
Yeah,
It's
there's
a
whole
very
dynamic.
weird
Yeah.
situation, but if she was a true friend, she would understand. Obviously, it's gonna be awkward to be like, "Wow, my current like husband or soon to be is slept with my best friend."
Well, yeah, but you could say like, well, it was in the past and we were together, but technically, like they were still talking. It was like 2 months is quite a
Did
bit.
she know?
Yeah, let's just forget about the sex for like a minute because I feel like that would be weird. Like they didn't know that they had sex, but just the kid in general. Like I feel like you just got to be there for the kid.
It's
Yeah.
tough. Alcohol is involved. Like it's
Yeah.
early onset relationship. He didn't know he was gonna marry this girl too. So, it's,
Even
Yeah.
No,
You
like,
what-
there's
yeah.
a whole child
yeah,
involved.
for
Like
sure.
imagine the child not like.
but like
yeah.
also too, it's like if the child, if the parent was never involved in the child's life, it's like, what do you get out of telling your best friend like, hey, I had a child with your now husband?
I mean, I feel like that's just so hard.
How do you
for
keep
me
that
to
a
picture
secret?
too? Because my parents are still together.
Yeah.
I can't imagine not having one of them in my life.
Same.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to put myself in those shoes.
That kid's eventually gonna try to find the dad too. I feel like.
And he's gonna look in and find the DMs and his mom's.
My best advice for that is you definitely got to come clean for the sake of the child. Just
Yeah.
like there's nothing where you have like another drunk night months later and then bring it up when they're already married. I think as soon as you find out they're engaged, you definitely have to be like, hey, just to let you know, this happened in the past. Do with that information as you will, but like I would not let them commit into an open
Yeah.
marriage without.
So let me get this straight. That's like we're dating, but have a kid with your best friend.
Yeah.
But you just started dating. You're only like 2 months into this dating.
Oh, we're fresh.
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 Oh, I would definitely.
I don't know. I should
Oh,
just tell
man.
her.
But also, like, when do you consider like commitment come into like a relationship? Like, I feel like once you start dating somebody, it's, like
Got it
Yeah.
from the beginning.
Yeah.
2 months like is
2 months
quite a
is kinda
long
long,
time.
yeah.
But it's also now a 3-year relationship. So what's 2 months compared to 3 years?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like it's so. I guess it depends on the person at that point.
Yeah.
I feel like the honeymoon stage when everything's popping off and feeling good, you should just be like honest. Like, let's not fuck it up.
Like you still love. It's like you were saying with your ex or your ex. You like I still love the girl. I just got too many shots and slept with this other girl when I just met her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like you're not committed to that. What did you say earlier?
I don't know.
I
Whatever
keep
you
all
said
the
is
cards
funny.
on my table.
Yeah, I keep all the cards out. I mean, it's so early. Like, okay, like I mean, there's been instances where I was dating a girl. I put all my eggs in one basket, and like she just like pissed off. I was like, all right, like I just told every girl that I'm with this chick, and I just got screwed over. It's like the beginning of a reality TV show. You don't want to go for one girl right away. You just gotta.
The second one.
I'm not saying I'm hooking up with all of them. I'm just saying like, hey, like until she shows me that
Shout out Georgia.
I'm her number one, then doing the same thing.
So this one said that their high school teacher hit on them a lot while they were in high school, and after high school they got
No
down and
way.
dirty.
How old's the high school teacher?
Well, this is like years past, but they used to
So
hit on
who do they gotta tell?
the current person they're in a relationship. 'cause
So
they
she cheated.
Wow.
I mean,
Well, for one, he's a predator.
And it was while they were at their high school reunion. It's the only reason why.
what the fuck?
he was flirting with her when they were in
High school, and then she went back for the 5-year high school reunion, and then it happened.
That's definitely like scary that he was hitting on her when she was in high school.
Yeah. I'm
So like instantly, you should know that's a problem.
he remembered.
Yeah, that's
Yikes.
weird. That is scary. I don't like that.
I'm gonna let you take this one.
Yeah, I think she should. Well, for one, she's crazy for talking to the guy that was like hitting on her when she was a child. Like,
I mean, 18.
oh, she wasn't like
Yeah,
freshman.
like a senior in high school.
Oh, a senior. Yeah. Okay, that's better then, I guess. But still, I don't know. She should definitely tell him.
No,
She should definitely let him know.
Yeah, cheese be wild these days.
I got a crazy scenario for you. So this guy, last week it was a similar situation. This one's a little bit different, but a guy recently started dating a girl who was a twin. The twin ended up having to work all day or whatever it was. So the sister was over, and he didn't do anything with the sister. There was nothing sexual happened or anything. Right. But he found that his vibes with this twin sister was better than the vibes that he had with the original one. And he was with the original one months prior, just met the twin within 2 weeks, and feels like he's more attracted to the twin sister now. What do you do in that type of situation?
What if that happens to us?
Oh, yeah, she might like your cousin and
my brother
twin
lives
brother.
in Jersey. He's closer to West Virginia, so.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's really crazy. I don't know. I feel like, is it pretty new still?
No, like, so you're talking like they have like a 6-month relationship at this point.
Oh wow.
And he just met the twin, so like she had to go to work. Twin sister needed a place to stay. They live in LA. Let's just say that. And he works from home, so he was at home all day with her, and he got to know her. And he was saying the last couple of weeks that he spent with her has felt way better than the 3 months that he spent with the other twin.
Let's just say, like, I used to date her twin sister, and I met her. The only awkward thing, just for me being a twin, is like I wouldn't want to hurt your relationship with your twin. Like, if she was literally like, "Oh, I don't care," blah blah blah, and you were like, "I don't care," then I would be like, "Let's do it."
Nah, it kind of goes back to what we were saying earlier. You can't date within like friendships, relationships.
It's a girl though. It's different. It's not my boys.
It's true, but what I'm saying, I'm with you, bro. I'll be like, hey, bro.
I probably wouldn't do it.
I was giving shout outs last week to the dude that got to smash both the twins. I was like, hey, good on you, bro. But what I'm saying is just like, bro.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. If let's just say we're dating and we have like marriage on the table, like I don't know, let's say like it would just always.
Whoa, you already want to marry me?
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying like if that was a situation, and I slept with your sister, it would always be awkward.
Yeah,
it would be awkward.
True.
I would never date somebody that slept with my brother.
At the end of the day, you gotta do what's best for yourself and what you feel in your heart too. So it's like really tough. It's like you could spend your whole life saying like, "Hey, I'm gonna keep dating this girl because you were physically attracted to her," but then you have an identical twin that you're not only physically attracted to,
like you have good conversations,
but you're also mentally attracted to
like
now.
You're in person.
So when the looks fade, when you hit like that 50, 60 years old mark.
Hey, nowadays it's not like that anymore.
Still, but you know what I mean? Like when the looks fade, it's like now you go back to the root. It's just like you have two of the exact same person, but you know, internally you remove all looks aside, you like one better than the other, and you're with the opposite of that. I feel for him in that type of situation. You got to go with the twin.
Yeah, there was a weird situation where I dated a girl and then my brother dated her.
No way.
Yeah.
Isn't your brother's like ex like was with Chris, your cousin too? Some situation?
Yeah, that was something like that.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
You and your brother dated the same person?
A while ago. We were in like high school, but I was in a new relationship and he was dating like a girl that I dated. And my current girlfriend was like not now, but at the moment, she was like, "Yo, this is weird. If we go back home and she's there, like you are not talking to her, you're not looking at her." I was like, "Yeah, no shit." But like
your brother's dating her.
Yeah, but then she had to be there, so I would never go home because like a girl that I like had chemistry with at one point was at our house. It was weird, but we like learned.
That's
really
an interesting
quick
family dynamic too. Like, what did your mom think?
She thought it was weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, like I mean, like we were like super young. We're like 16 or something.
Yeah, I feel like that's.
So it was just like we learned. Like we're like, yeah, let's not do that again. Yeah.
Well. Anyways, that's all the time that we have for today. We appreciate you guys, Hannah and Jason, for hopping on so much. Why don't you guys go ahead and say what you got going on and where everybody can follow you, Jason?
Yeah, so out here in LA, you can follow me on Instagram at Jason Cohen Official. Same thing on TikTok. And Snapchat is like Jason XX Cohen. So
yeah.
Follow.
Aspiring actor, Instagram model, reality TV superstar, and has the worst high schoolers I've ever seen out of anybody.
It's kind of
what's going on with that?
And then Hannah, go ahead and where are you from? Tell people where they can find you and what you got going on.
So you can find me on Instagram, Hannah White 2_, and same on TikTok, and then on Snap it's Hannah White _12.
Thank you guys so much for joining us today on the #1 podcast in the world, the podcast that's unpredictable as life itself, Unscripted.